Running a business online? Instantly build trust with your customers with a domain and matching professional email from GoDaddy so people know you mean business. And there's never been a better time. Visit godaddy.com/GD now. And you can get a domain and professional email plan for just 99 cents a month for 1 year. That's a little price for a lot of credibility. Choose the domain that's right for you and a professional email to match. Go to godaddy.com/GD now and look legit. That's godaddy.com/GD now. New customer purchases only. Products auto-renew separately. See terms on site.
Kids. They grow up so fast. One day they're taking their first steps, and the next, they don't fit into the tiny sneakers they took them in. You blink your eyes and their princess dress is 2 sizes too small, and their dinosaur backpack isn't cool anymore. But don't cry because they're growing up. Smile, because you can profit off of it. For real, there are a bunch of parents on Depop looking for the stuff your kid just grew out of. Download Depop to start selling.
This is Optimal Living Daily. 3 Ways I Use Technology to Find Happiness by Brendan Kane with nearandfar.com. And I'm Justin Malik. We're going to jump right into today's post as we optimize your life. 3 Ways I Use Technology to Find Happiness by Brendan Kane with nearandfar.com. We all have the power to change our lives and find happiness. I know this because I found ways to reprogram my inner circuitry and change my perspective of the world to ultimately find happiness. A few simple steps inserted into my daily routine dramatically improved my life and helped me feel more happy, joy, and fulfillment. Surprisingly, many of my new rituals were made possible using the technology I carry with me every day. Think big. Quote, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. Steve Jobs. I was trained to think small and seek comfort rather than risk. From an early age, many of us are told to think realistically and to leave the big, audacious ideas to people with more experience and resources. But the truth is, as Steve Jobs said, quote, everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you, end quote. We are all born with the same basic brain hardware, and though there are variations in intelligence between people, the differences are relatively minor and show little correlation with life outcomes. However, what does make a difference is how much we believe in ourselves and our capabilities. A much greater determinant of where we will end up in life is whether we have what Stanford researcher Carol Dweck calls a fixed or growth mindset. I set out to remove the fixed mindset I'd cultivated over the years. I did this through a daily practice of using my iPhone notes tool to brainstorm the biggest and craziest ideas I could think up. These ideas could be anything from starting a billion-dollar business to designing a way to live on the moon. The practice of thinking big on a daily basis flexed my mind's capacity to move past limitation and helped me become a more creative thinker. Use gratitude to change your attitude. Quote, gratitude is the single most important ingredient to living a successful and fulfilled life. Jack Canfield. One of the most impactful steps in reprogramming my brain to find happiness was to take a daily inventory of everything I was grateful for. Before I go to sleep each night, I make a list of the positive things that came into my life that day. For example, I might jot down a few words to remember a particularly beautiful sunset, a compliment I received, or even a meeting that went well. I use a gratitude app on my phone to record these moments. This routine sounds trivial, but I found something strange happened when I adopted the practice. After about 30 days, my perception of the world began to change. I became happier because I found myself more aware of the amazing things I had in my life. I would stop several times a day to smile in recognition and appreciation of the small things in life. The change also impacted my professional life. I started to attract more fulfilling business opportunities and more positive people to the projects I was working on. Carry your dreams with you. Quote, throw your dreams into space like a kite, and you do not know what it will bring back. A new life, a new friend, a new love, a new country. Anais Nin. What would you do tomorrow if you won the lottery? What are 10 things that you would want to accomplish with the rest of your life? Most people can only list a few things that they would do, and some people can't list any. I asked myself what the point was of running so hard toward financial independence when I really had no idea what I was going to do once I got there. If I didn't know what I wanted, how could I achieve it? I discovered that one of the best ways to determine what I wanted was to create a dream book of images on my iPad that I could look at every morning and evening. I gathered a list of images that represented the things I wanted most in life, and I put images representing them on my iPad and iPhone. I often listen to my favorite music while I play a slideshow of the pictures I use to remind me of the things I want to achieve, places I want to go, and people I want to meet. I imagine what it would feel like if I had each of those things in my life. This exercise created a thought sequence to help me set new goals in life and provided a deliberate destination that I could envision working and striving for each day. Perception is reality. Einstein said, quote, "Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one," end quote. Indeed, we are highly influenced by the way we see things. Changing the direction of our lives seems difficult because many of us have been conditioned to believe it is not possible. But the truth is, changing our lives and finding happiness is as easy as changing the way we think. Changing my own life was a slow process, but I began to feel more happiness, joy, and fulfillment by regularly incorporating these simple technology-facilitated habits. You just listened to the post titled, 3 Ways I Use Technology to Find Happiness by Brendan Kane with nearandfar.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary. We all know the struggle of the holiday gift hunt. You want something personal, but also want to avoid buying clutter. That's why I recommend Aura Frames. It makes holiday shopping incredibly easy because it's meaningful and looks beautiful in any home. My favorite feature is that you can preload photos before it even ships. I set one up where I added a welcome message and a whole album of memories. It connects to Wi-Fi, and you can share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone, keeping everyone connected all year long. Don't wait. Win the holidays now with Aura Frames. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code OLD at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code OLD. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Introducing your new Dell PC powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot, because it's built with all-day battery plus powerful AI features that help you do it all with ease, from editing images to drafting emails to summarizing large documents to multitasking. So you can organize your holiday shopping and make custom holiday decor and search for great holiday deals and respond to holiday requests and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, and plan the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC that helps you do it all faster so you can get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours before the holidays at Dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See Dell.com for details. Thinking of Brendan, a guest writer on Near AL's site. Technology can be very frustrating. It seems it's more negative than positive quite often, so it's nice to hear the good side. I know I've talked about how reminders on my phone have really helped me over the years. In using a gratitude app or the Notes app, these are really simple things that can have a positive impact. The Dream Book is a new one for me though. Maybe that's similar to a vision board. But with AI tools, this is easier than ever now. We have the ability to create any kind of picture we want, if not video, in seconds just by describing it. So you can really go to town and dream up what you want in life and look at it every day. That can serve as inspiration or motivation whenever you need it. And I'm sure there are plenty of other ways we can use AI and AI chatting for good things. Even just asking it how you can use it for good would probably come up with countless ideas. So great stuff to try. Let me know how it goes. Thank you for being here and listening every day. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.